Welcome to the Back to Me podcast, where we help multicultural incoming freshman women and men manage their entire college experience throughout post-graduation to successfully transition into entrepreneurship and corporate workspaces as new hires.
Back to me. Oh, I turned it around. I'm back to me. I finally figured it out. I'm back to me. So when you think you have nothing, back to me. I go back to me. Yeah, I'm back to me.
Did you hear about the rose that grew from a crack in the concrete? Proving nature's law wrong, it learned to walk without having feet. Funny, it seems to keep its dreams. It learned to breathe fresh air. By Tupac Shakur, best-selling artist, author, and activist. Hey, we're back, and we thank you for being a special part of our community. This year marks a very special milestone. It's our 5th anniversary. On August 15th of 2020, we released our first episode. 5 years ago, I was encouraged to create this podcast by some pretty amazing college students who became our inaugural ambassadors. They had personal concerns about navigating college beyond just the grades and the tuition. They wanted to learn how to truly and effectively adult in this world, and they had questions. So with their support and suggestions, the podcast was born, and we began a journey of conversations with some of the most impressive people in mental health and career development. I still pinch myself when I think about the fact that they all said, yes, I'll appear on your podcast. And 186 episodes later, we are still here and more grateful than ever to every participant who has made this podcast grow and serve as a powerful resource for students and career professionals. Our inaugural ambassadors from UCLA, Prairie View, and Tuskegee University helped launch this journey and now have gone on to build flourishing careers in their fields of choice, equipped with a self-awareness that will carry them through this unpredictable life. I forever am grateful to them, and I believe with students like them, our future is in good hands. In fact, I'm sure of it. Now, as we welcome you back to school, whether you're an incoming freshman, deep into your major and its pathway, or just contemplating if college is truly the right place for you, you're in a mental shift. And it is very important that you stabilize yourself with some important tips to help guide your decisions and the future that is waiting for you. Now, as we celebrate this 5-year milestone, we also honor Suicide Prevention Month by sharing 5 essential ways to navigate the aftermath of life's most profound shifts that will shake you to your core and challenge you to stand up and chart a new path for yourself. If you've ever wondered, who am I now? Or how do I keep going when everything feels uncertain? This episode is for you. As a college student who considered suicide myself after a traumatic assault during my senior year, I discovered a will and a desire to live that I hope will inspire you to consider another choice and make another plan. Thanks to the lessons from that time and the amazing people who were around me, I found my voice, and I'm here to help you create your own shifts. Number 1, dream big. When you were younger, what did you dream about? Who did you admire and think, I want to be just like that person or do what that person is doing? When I was assaulted my senior year, I held onto my dream and thought about all the people who helped me get there. I made it to the college of my choice, and even in the midst of that life-changing event, I couldn't let it stop me from achieving my goals. I just couldn't. I truly believed I was put on this earth for a reason, and I refused to let that devastating moment just take that away from me. Now ask yourself, is there something worth having in your life that you refuse to let anyone take from you? What is that? Can you see it clearly? How does it make you feel? Well, if it's worth having, take some time to visualize yourself doing that thing and make one step toward it every day. What about vision boards? Do you like creating them? I find them incredibly helpful and inspiring. At home, I used to cover my walls with posters of Michael Jackson. And when I got to college, I covered my walls with cutout pictures of people doing what I wanted to do, along with some affirmations and some fun places to visit. So if you haven't created a vision board for your career and your life goals, I encourage you to just try it. Once you have something concrete to look at, start thinking about what it'll take to get there. You made it to college, so you're already one step closer. Does your major align with your goals? Who can you reach out to this week? Maybe a favorite family member, a trusted friend, a professor, or someone at your campus counseling or career development center. They're available to talk to you about your goals, not just your career plan. So ask the questions. Now go ahead and set up one meeting this week. Stop just thinking about your dreams. Start finding people who can help you make them a reality. Number 2, learn to dodge the curveballs. I once worked with a student who was a graduating high school senior with the potential for a college basketball scholarship. She was very talented and knew exactly what career path she wanted. But throughout high school, she got easily distracted by friends and relationships. One day, she shared her relationship dilemma at one of my after-school workshops. The group encouraged her to just choose herself, and that's exactly what she did. Distractions, interruptions, and unexpected challenges will keep showing up in your life. Your job is to recognize them early and duck or dodge them before they monopolize your time, make you doubt yourself, or even cause unnecessary guilt about prioritizing your own well-being. When these curveballs come, try this. Stop and take a breath, maybe 2 or 3. Then decide when you can deal with the issue. Sometimes you need to address it immediately, but most of the time, you can revisit it when you're ready. That's the key phrase, when you're ready. Otherwise, emotions run high, stress builds, and it's easy to lose perspective. So pause and look for the message in the mess or the lesson in the challenge. When you're ready, you may see the situation differently and even discover how to prevent similar issues by being more observant or understanding of somebody else's feelings. If things feel overwhelming, consider a backup plan. Join a counseling workshop. These strategies can help you manage relationships better, ensuring your voice is heard while maintaining respect. Remember, learning to dodge curveballs isn't about avoiding problems. It's about managing your energy and your responses so you can stay focused and keep moving forward. Number 3, allow source or your higher power to help. After my college assault, I seriously considered dying by suicide. I wondered how this world could be so cruel, how it could ignore the humanity of its own people. I didn't feel safe, and I watched over my shoulder constantly. But then I remembered how my higher power spared me from further harm. As I prayed silently and pleaded for God's help, something spooked my assailant, and he fled. That moment was a miracle, a clear sign that I wasn't alone. I realized there was a support beyond what I could see or understand, just protecting me in ways I can't fully explain. As you journey through life, whether you consider yourself spiritual or not, know this: there are forces greater than you at work. My mission isn't to define spirituality for you, but to assure that none of us walk alone. I encourage you to take a moment each day to sit quietly, whether in prayer, meditation, or simply stillness, and marvel at how amazing it is that your body functions without you consciously controlling every move. Notice how it shifts when your mood changes and how it supports you every day, even when you don't think about it. Once you recognize this, surrender to the idea that your mind, your body, and spirit are supported in ways beyond your understanding. Life will bring you uncertain outcomes, but trust that you'll be guided instinctually to survive and thrive. How do I know this? I know this because when I keep my heart and my mind open to signs, help often shows up unexpectedly. So trust the process and lean not on your own understanding. Just know you are protected Your job is to believe it and trust it. Number 4, identify your healing process. Recently, a sociology graduate shared on our podcast about how she made the most of her college counseling center. Since mental health services were included in her tuition, she decided, why not use the support that's already available? Over the years, those services became a lifeline for her, especially when she found herself overcommitted and stretched way thin by activities and schoolwork. She realized that taking full advantage of campus resources wasn't just smart, it was essential for her well-being. So how about you? What resources on campus are you using to support your mental health? Are there spaces or people where you feel safe enough to share what's on your mind without being judged? Maybe for you, healing looks like carving out quiet time alone, or escaping into a favorite book, or just stepping away from the noise. The important thing is to identify what works for you, because no one knows your needs better than you do. If you're still figuring it out, don't hesitate to reach out to a counselor or some other mental health professional. They can help you explore strategies and discover what truly supports your healing. And remember, help is available remotely these days, so you don't always have to step into an office, especially if you're balancing work and school. Therapy might still feel stigmatized for some, but prioritizing your self-care, whatever that looks like for you, is one of the best decisions you'll ever make for your mind and your body. Number 5, do it anyway. During my senior year, I had dark moments and even struggled with thoughts of suicide, but I never was more proud of myself or more grateful for the people I had around me at that time. I was starring in a musical, and my classmates were incredibly supportive. My director pulled me aside and said, "You love to perform. Don't let your assailant take that away from you. You were born to do this. Take the time you need and then come back and do the amazing work you were meant to do. Use this experience to make you greater." I took his advice, and when I returned, I gave one of my most memorable performances ever. Who or what in your life might be making you question your dreams or your actions? Even if fear is present, do it anyway. Maybe you've worked so hard to get to this point and someone's told you it can't be done. Do it anyway. Have you prepared and put in the effort to move forward? Then even if your knees are shaking, do it scared and do it anyway. You owe yourself the chance to see what you're made of. Each time you step forward, you learn more about your strength and what you stand for. Now, if you ever feel uncertain, go back to your vision board or those affirmations. Celebrate what makes you unique. You have to be your greatest cheerleader, especially on days when it feels tough. What's meant for you is yours. So take that step, whatever it is. Do it anyway. So in honor of Suicide Prevention Month, think about the path and the life goals you want to create for yourself. It's time to bask in the glow of the aftermath and step forward into your future. If you're listening for the first time and you are not familiar with me or our podcast, please visit our website for more information to listen to our previous episodes. Learning from our experts can save you some time and help you build a strong future you can be proud of. Thank you to everyone who continues to support this podcast. We appreciate your loyalty, your feedback, and your suggestions for future topics. Tune in this month for inspiring guests that will help you on your exciting journey. For anyone struggling or needing support, remember, you are never alone. Help is always available. You can reach the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline anytime for free confidential support or resources. And for my final words of encouragement, dream big and dream often. The best is yet to come, and you're not alone. Until next time, be well.
Back to me.